Right, a real quick update. We just had the massive move on Monday. Yesterday, Tuesday, it was actually a very bullish day, even though it was sideways overall. And today, let's see. All right, I think we're waiting for a bit of a catalyst to make the breakout. I also think we need the DXY, the dollar, to go down to test 98. Maybe not even crack below it, but that would really do it. I could close or move below 98 would really send silver beyond 35, I think. Maybe we can do it without that. But I think we're going to ultimately test, gold test 3,500, silver test beyond 35. And I think it happens without the DXY. I don't know. But as a catalyst, having the DXY go down, that would be great. Let's look at why I think silver especially had a very good day yesterday. So gold, it was a retest, the descending breakout, just sideways, you had a massive move. So yesterday I still consider that a sideways day. It could have been better. Today so far is irrelevant because nothing's happened. It's too early. There's nothing, no news, no America moving. But I still think we're going all the way up to test 3,500. Now, for me, the key is really silver. Gold's just been non-stop invincible for months. Silver yesterday went down with gold early on, but look at that recovery. I think that's pretty good. You know, I mean, there were two scenarios. Either we keep going breakout or we sort of go down and do this cup and come back up. And that was a very, very constructive day. Went down quite a lot, recovered quite a lot, you know. And I think today maybe another sideways day, but the bias is so much to the upside. I mean, we've failed so many times, but it is different this time. I know it's famous last words, but it's different. The miners are proving it's different. Gold's proven for months that this is fucking different. Central banks are buying gold. They're not buying silver. That's why silver's lagged. But silver, it's time to catch up. We've got that ratio, 100 to 1 or whatever. The miners, the junior miners, the silver junior miners are leading the way. Let's check that out real quick. I'm not going to do the portfolio, it's going to be a quick video, but you can see silver was stronger than gold. All right, continuing that latest trend. GDX, the seniors, look at that. That is almost, for me, it's a red day, right? We closed lower than the close yesterday. Definitely it was a red day. But this is more of this gold seniors, and they were down like 1%. And after going up 5.5, 6%, down 1% with gold down over 1%. That's bullish, by the way, right? The miners down as much as the metal. That's good. It should be times three or four. So that was a good day for the senior gold. But the lower you go down the list, the stronger it gets. So let's look at let's look at the juniors, let's say, or the mid tiers. Same sort of candle, right? But we had a crazy up day. And again, the mid tiers were also down about 1%. The gold mid tiers. That's a good day. That's a good day. And once we check the silvers, look at silver. This is senior silver. It was a green day, right? Silver's down like, well, less than gold, but the metals are down 1%, and you got the miners up. Not just up, but also closing at a little resistance, by the way. Gap fill complete, by the way. Don't know who picked that up. So next stop is all the way up here to test 50. All right, we'll stop off just before 50. That's a big move. This is silver seniors. This is your Pan America stuff. 5-6% move coming up, and finally silver juniors also cleared the road, went beyond its resistance. All right, if I really want to be like, that's your gap fill, closed above the gap fill from all the way back there. I remember looking at down here thinking, how the hell are we going to go all the way up there? Well, like this, slowly but surely, and then all of a sudden. And I think this is telling you we are going higher. And my best day is when the miners go up and the metals go down. And we kind of had that yesterday. So I welcome yesterday with open arms. The day before was even better because we went up like crazy, but the metals were up also. But whatever, money is money. And yesterday was money. And this big move coming up here to test 15. And by the way, we got a long way to go. Yeah. This move here to test 15. How much percentage move is that? Also 6-7%. SIL and SILJ have the same kind of move coming up. And I think it takes silver breaking out. I think it will coincide with the dollar breaking down. I think there's some news event, whatever it'll be, war. I mean, I don't welcome war, but just escalation in war. That it could be blamed on that. Some Fed event, some macro event, or it will just happen technically. But this is coming. I think silver's going to move up crazy. I think gold will move up. It may not even test 3,500 by the time we're doing this, but they're both going to go up. The metal's going to go up, the mine's going to go up crazy. Silver stocks lead the way, junior stocks lead the way, silver junior stocks lead the way, silver leads the metals. It's all bullish signals. That's why I hardly, no, yesterday I did no trimming. The trimming was done on Monday. I'm waiting for a bigger move. I'm holding off on trimming on my silver stocks because I'm not as heavy in those as I am the gold stocks. I'm not going to show you my portfolio update because it just takes too much time and it's represented here. I'm going to wait for a bigger day. So good luck to us and let's see what happens.